Symbolism abounds in A1000 coming out of Berlin. But in the end, is it all here on Earth? Take a look. Hey everyone, it is Tom. It's FANzine Live. It is World Zine Day today. We are making what for now will be our second to last stop in Berlin at Renate Comics. And Bruno Gianori, who sounds like an Italian, and could be, but he's actually out of Berlin. He did a zine called A1000, a 2024 zine. We will start with the real basics. There is a printer in Berlin who is just doing amazing work. And we start with this terrific risograph cover. Love the spine, if you will, on this saddle stitch zine. It's about the size of a regular comic. And the bright green just grabs you. Obviously it grabs you because there was a whole stack of stuff to choose from at Renate. And as I'm hustling through to be able to pick up what I can and get on with things, I grabbed this one. Notice also no staples. This is stitched. This is stitched. There is a knot in the middle. So we've got stitching on this one. Really cool. I thought this was interesting to see. It says booklet risoprinted on 120 gram extra rough paper at, Kunsthochschule Weissensee, Berlin. Risoprinted at Drucken 3000 Berlin, first edition print run to 1,000 copies, made in Berlin. He had his interiors done at one place on 160 gram paper. He had his cover done in 120 gram paper, extra rough. The cover actually seems stronger than the interior, but they're both really strong paper. Fantastic construction, just gorgeous. Let's get to the interior of the book and what this thing is about. This is, for those who are curious, this is a plastic bag, like a grocery bag, like a Kroger, Walmart, whatever your local brand, Albertsons, whatever brand is. Part of the notion of this zine is the kind of ethereal way in which these bags float around. He plays a lot with the symbolism there and the symbolism of movement, because of course he's in his car here with a bunch of friends. Note, total black and white line work. No shading or even tones, no tones like we're used to seeing. And so these folks are stopping for a break, looks like an abandoned gas station to get a smoke break. And they are on the A100, which is interesting because this is the A1000. They think it's kind of weird that they are on the A100, or they thought they left it 7 hours ago. The GPS says that they're still on it. So now they're not really sure where they are and where they're driving. So you're getting into this maybe surreal type of situation. Neat artwork on the interior of the building here. You really get a sense of the decay of the building. And look at this. Do we have aliens? I like it. And our guy who's been exploring the building gets left and they come back for him. Very funny, just a joke. But gosh, if I was left in something like this and my friends took off, I'd probably not be too happy. And the road continues. We've got motion lines a la manga, but we also have figure cartooning that, to the best of my knowledge, and even the vehicle cartooning, to the best of my knowledge, in no way resembles manga. So it's an interesting hybrid here. I find this so interesting. How, first off, they're all alone on the highway, but just the never-ending ribbons of asphalt to give the sense of time and the sense of kind of the overwhelming nature of what asphalt has done and how it just goes on and on and on. And notice how we go from a 2-lane road to a 3-lane road to a 4-lane road to, Lord, what is this? A 6-lane one-way? 12 lanes total. Yeah, have you seen the road? It's gotten so large, and they say it's normal in this area, but there's nobody there. Again, this is just surreal. And now, of course, the poor guy's got to go to the bathroom. I have no idea what to make out of this, other than it's just the guy next to him, maybe sleeping with his eyes open. I don't know. Finally jumps out of this speeding car. There's a whole lot of symbolism going on in this, and I will admit I am not entirely following where he's headed, but gosh, it's interesting. So anyway, hops off the highway, having jumped off in the middle, and of course no cars anywhere to be seen, goes through the woods, and are we back at the same gas station? And here's that trash bag floating through the air. And what's under here? Do we ever find out? This could be interesting. He's not sure. And of course the cover comes off, and holy cow, it's a UFO. So what does he do? Remembering back here, I want to believe, and he's practicing his, it's almost the Star Trek Vulcan greeting symbol, live long and prosper. He does that with his hurt hand from where he fell out of the car. And where did it go? It says vroom. And he jumps back in, freaking out. They hit the road again. I have no idea where this is going, but it's a really interesting, surreal type of highway road story. This is one of those zines where you just kind of sit back and ponder for a while and go, what's he trying to tell us? Did we just have an extraterrestrial contact? Or is he hallucinating? Or I don't know. But that's part of the fun of zines. And I really enjoyed this. So, A1000 by Bruno Gianori out of Berlin. This is FANzine Live World Zines. Our second to last zine from Renate Comics. I can't believe it. It's been a little over a year now. And we're finally getting to the bottom of the barrel on those. This has been Tom. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment if you're so inclined. Have you ever seen a zine that kind of gets this, that plays with symbolism in such an interesting way? I'd be interested in hearing if you've got any ideas about that. Also, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to FANzine Live, and tell your friends. I haven't seen anybody else talk about A1000. Have you? It only happens here. Thanks again for watching, everybody. This is FANzine Live. I'm Tom. I'll catch you next time.